four-way stops are pretty common. So, wow, look at that. Those guys like almost hit each other. Moving away from path blockage. There's no path blockage. And you need to get all the way over to make this left turn. So can you do it? Here's where mistakes happen. Look at all these pedestrians everywhere. Pedestrians everywhere. Look, that looks sweet. Really far away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Hey, what's up everybody? Chris here, just doing a quick intro for you. I want to try a slightly different editing style. I'm going to be cutting out boring parts of the video just to make things quicker, get you more efficient videos, more information. This is 10.69.25.2, which just started rolling out to a wider audience as I'm editing this actually. The early testers have had it for almost a week now, and now it's rolling out. Version 11, still waiting. We don't know what's going on with that. Please give me feedback on this editing style if you don't mind the cuts. I don't think I'm going to be hiding anything because beta is pretty much wide release. Anyone can go out and try beta now, so there's really not much for me to hide. That's pretty much the reason I had that style before. I had a lot of requests where people didn't want to miss a single second of the video just to see what the car was doing, make sure I wasn't hiding any bad things, and I'm not. Hopefully I've proven that to you. With that, enjoy the video. So stopping here, that right turn used to be really messed up in the past, and now the car seems to handle it perfectly every time. There's nobody to the left, and the car very nicely moves through that stop sign. All right, so our first of the triple stop signs here. We're going to stop. We have a pedestrian and a vehicle. Looks like we can... Oh, no, that's the rest of our route. Okay. And then it is our turn, and wow, so the person to the right waits for us, which is great, and the car does not hesitate at all. It does still hesitate sometimes, but in that scenario, it was perfect. Sometimes when you have a car that's there at the same time as you, the Tesla can maybe not take its turn when it should and confuse other drivers. So nice to see it handle that well. So it looks like this stop is pretty busy. Four-way stops are lame. I really like roundabouts better. We are getting a lot more of them in the US, but still four-way stops are pretty common. So wow, look at that. Those guys like almost hit each other with all these pedestrians walking around. And we will wait for a few people crossing the street. It is our turn to go now, but again, we have pedestrians, so we're waiting for them. And after this guy, we should just fly through here. And nope, we're going to wait for more people, which I'm perfectly fine with that. College campus, no big deal. Let's wait for everybody. And now definitely we're good to go. There's no other people coming into our path. Very nicely handled. So very cautious of that bike to the left. And it is going to wait for him. Okay, kind of weird. I don't think I'd stop in the intersection, especially because the people on the outsides were pretty much stopped at that point. But polite nonetheless, and it does move through the intersection, doesn't cause a backup for anybody. So very nice to see. And the other thing to really put across to you is all of that whole scenario there where we waited for all those people, went, stopped, went. It felt very good. There was no jerkiness. We didn't kind of start accelerating towards someone and freak them out, which is something, I mean, beta will still do, of course, but used to do all the time. So we have this left turn. It is our turn, and there's nobody in our way, and confidently moves to this intersection. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I may not have a ton to skip in this drive. I'm kind of thinking, I kind of designed this so there wouldn't be, you know, a ton going on. So are we going to go? She's kind of staring at me, but it's also not technically a crosswalk right there. Of course she can cross there, but there's no sidewalk connecting the two sides. So I think technically she's supposed to go to the other side and cross. But whatever, the car didn't seem to care that she was standing there. Moving over for this bike, very nice, close to that car that was parked, but a good close. We needed to do that. Now we always get the turn signal here, which is silly. We do not need that, but whatever. Moving out, all very, very nice, awesome. All right, approaching our right turn here, and then I'll be able to delete my next destination. So we're creeping out. There is a car coming. We definitely can go. And are you going to do it or not? Yes, you did. Awesome. So a little hesitant. Oh, the car behind is actually turning right, so we didn't interact with them anyway. But still, the car handled it well. Despite that person coming, we had plenty of time to move in front of them. Pretty low speed street. All right, so right turn coming up here. The car used to miss this a lot, and then it ended up getting very good at it. So pretty nice. A little wide, but whatever. And this is 2 lanes, but you can't really see the paint until right there. So the car was a little bit in the middle, but really no big deal. So all of that is newer within the past year or so. And when they did all that construction, the full self-driving beta had a hard time making that right turn after this was all kind of redone. And then I don't know if it's just the neural nets got better, the vision got better, or Tesla did something with the map data. The car eventually was able to pick it up again and start doing it correctly. So I don't know what caused that, but now it's consistently pretty good at that right turn. So somebody walking towards the car, and I'm quite surprised we didn't get our hard braking. A lot of discussion down in the comments about stopping for pedestrians waiting to cross. I hear you, I get it. At the same time, I don't think it's good to hit the brakes at the last second there. So that specific interaction I liked, but as we saw in the stop signs earlier in the video, I do like the waiting for the pedestrians as well when it's appropriate. So going through this green, and here is, okay, why are you moving away from path blockage? There's no path blockage, and you need to get all the way over to make this left turn. So can you do it? Here's where mistakes happen. Where the car is getting out of its lane it should be in, and okay, beautiful correction on that. So here's our left turn that the car seems to always screw up. We don't normally have a lead car, so let's see if a lead car can help us get through this without a mistake. So I did pull up this camera really quick to show you I did clean off the back camera before I started. Still have park assist unavailable, not sure why. And we are in the lane. I thought we were sticking out a little bit, but you can see from that camera we are in the lane. So we're gonna follow this car, and pretty much perfectly handled. We went over that corner a bit, but I believe they did too. And there, so that left turn has been sketchy pretty much since beta started over 2 years ago. And yep, you do not need to wait for this guy. No, it looks like he might, awesome, love the caution. As soon as he begins to slow down, the car says, all right, we're good, I'm gonna continue here. So yeah, that left turn use has been bad pretty much the whole time. Sometimes we do it good. I think even, okay, we're gonna stop here. Even to this day, with a little bit of reverse action there, even to this day, that left turn still gets messed up sometimes. So you do get those little reverses sometimes. Maybe they're intentional. They seem like weird rollbacks, but they also happen in a predictable manner. We seem to stop a little too far forward, and then the car reversed to kind of, move back out of the way of those pedestrians. They were able to cross, and actually I think it was handled really well. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll put in our next destination here. So nice stop and a right turn. So all of this, like, look how normal this looks. We stopped, we continued. We didn't stop and then continue and slow down and do all this stuff. So it still has the last destination in. I got rid of that destination a little late, so it's still loading. Let's see how it handles this. So it has no directions right now. Now it has the right turn in. Are you going to make it over there? You are. And like, that is supernatural. That is like a person, not supernatural. It's natural, like a human, like, hold on. You're screwing up. It's green. Let's go. A little slow. Okay. I'm not sure what that was about. But moving into that lane was just like, imagine I had someone sitting next to me and they're like, oh, you need to take this right. That's like exactly what it felt like. And it's pretty much what the car was doing. I had changed the direction there at the last second. And once it got that new direction loaded up, it kind of was like, oh, I got to take this right. All right, let me move over, since it's clear. All right, taking this left turn here, I accidentally ended the trip as I always do, but we're almost done, so it's not a big of a deal. I think I just had this one last destination in there, so that's fine. So the left turn was handled really well. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it still has the old destination in there. So it wants to take this, oh no, it's getting into the correct lane, which this scenario, if you've been watching, you've heard me say it a couple times, you used to always get screwed up. The car would sit like right in the middle of this straight and left turn lane, like every single time. And then just within the past, month or 3, it now moves over here nicely. And let's check this back camera again. See if our butt's hanging out. So we're maybe barely on the white line with the widest part of the car. But overall, we're pretty much in the lane, so not too bad. So we're going to go up here. This guy, I'm not going to do anything. That would be an intervention. So this guy's not paying attention. I'm going to act like, I don't know, someone's in front of him, he doesn't know. Is someone behind me going to honk? Oh, there, he saw it. Okay, so Beta's pretty patient. Beta needs the ability to honk. I kind of like it that it didn't go around them. I kind of thought that's what it was going to do. Actually handled that curveball a little well. Pretty well, I mean. And we'll go through this busy part of downtown here and then finish up. I mean, so far we have no intervention or anything.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
All right, waiting for them to finish that left. And we immediately, I mean, they're still in front of us, and the car immediately begins moving forward, just as a human would do. In the past, the car had to be totally out of the way, and then the Tesla would start to hesitantly move forward. Now, are they parked there, or are they turned right? I can't tell. It looks like the Tesla's going to pass them, so that's good. We still don't read no turn on red sign, so I'm happy to have people in front of us. It means I don't have to disengage. But we're pretty much just lucky that this is has traffic, and I don't have to manually stop it. So very hesitant moving up here in a decent way. There's lots of pedestrians around. Oh, and you get the red and you're going to wait. Okay, that's really lame. I'm actually going to tag that one. And again, no right on red here. But my car will do it if it's clear. Now, luckily, again, we have to look at all these pedestrians everywhere. Pedestrians everywhere. That looks sweet. So as long as we have people in our way, we will not turn on the red. No, don't do it. All right, I got a hit. That's a disengage for the no turn on red, unfortunately. So we got the green. And yeah, I thought those people were going to walk out too. I'm going to push it here. I gave it a tap. I had to intervene because it just was not moving and it turned yellow again. I didn't want to miss it again. I saw some people getting, wow, look at all those people. Holy moly. I saw some people getting out of the car there, and I'm pretty sure that's why the Tesla did not proceed. But in a downtown scenario, that's just not going to fly. So I jinxed it with mentioning no disengagements. But now we got one of each. Disengagement and an intervention, and just, wow, that is so impressive. So we got the green, moving through confidently, very nice. We got tripped up here before because the lights are fast and there's just lots to contend with. All right, we are finally approaching this incredibly busy crosswalk here that makes it take forever to get through because so many people cross and the car's being a little awkward. And I don't know, you can look at the clock and see how long it's been, but we've been waiting for a long time to get here. Ann Arbor should really make this a bridge. It would help traffic immensely. So you better go immediately. Oh, are you doing it? Okay. And we did move through, little hesitancy, I figured, when that guy popped back out behind that truck. But we made it through. Took a long time, but not bad. So now this left turn here. Oh, this is not, yeah, this is where the car always screws up. So this is a left turn lane. And it's, what are you going to do? You don't know. And you're going to go straight through it, which is wrong. So I'm going to report that. So that happens almost every time the car gets in the incorrect lane there. It's weird because you have to move to the right to go straight and you have to stay straight to go left. And there's no line separating the two, which often confuses the car. So here's another really busy part that may take us a bit to get through here. But the car is just so kind of careful and safe around pedestrians. See, we're stopping too far back here. That these moves can just take a long time. And it's like, well, good, I'm glad you're safe around pedestrians, but at the same time, like, you got to go when you can. So now is a time, and we are slowly moving through. Whoa. Let's go. Don't stop. No, don't do it. Okay. That person's like doing this, throwing their hands up. I don't know. I felt like that was a good time for us to go. Maybe I was wrong, but from here, I can't rewind the video and replay it and stuff, but from here, it looked pretty good to me. So then another usually pretty busy intersection, but looks like we got a little lucky here. After this car, I don't know. Yeah, you're going to wait. That's what I thought. Definitely could have floored it, but there's people to the left and everything, so this was probably the right decision, actually. All right, time to go right now. Do it. Another person. Do it. Go. Do I have to hit it? All right, I'm pressing the accelerator, just a tap. We're going to wait for the next guy here. I'm just trying to get out of the way here. All right, now you'll do it on your own. Oh, folding mirrors and everything. Ooh, very unsure on this part. You can do it. Come on, you fit. Don't make me push it again. Folding mirrors back out, even though we didn't get through the tight spot yet. So yeah, the car is not confident here right now. Folding mirrors again. There you go. And you did squeeze through. You unfold the mirror. So I gave it another tap there. It was just taking too long. I don't know what you're doing right now. And there was just, nonstop people. So the problem is it sees the person walking from really far away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. They're like doing a U-turn in the middle of the road. And I did have to hit the brake there. All right, just wanted to take a second here to show that it looks like Beta was actually going to stop for this person, but in the heat of the moment, of course, you don't know that, so you hit the brake because you're a responsible driver. You can see the blue tentacle turns to a light blue, which means the car is planning on stopping, and the vehicle is blue itself, which means it's being tracked. From this, it does look like Beta was going to stop, but I did intervene before it could do it itself, so maybe next time it could stop and slow down a little sooner. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. They're like doing a U-turn in the middle of the road, and I did have to hit the brake there. I'm just seeing if I should reverse for him or... the car was in the midst of stopping, but I just was not confident that it was going to stop fast enough for that illegal U-turn. But despite that being illegal, it's still Beta's responsibility to handle that correctly and stop for that person doing the wrong thing. So overall, let's look at our stats here. Now we have 2 disengagements, 2 interventions, I believe, something like that. And for this drive, we are at 4 miles. That's it. That doesn't sound right. But I will double check with Teslafy. Usually that drive is closer to 7 miles, but we'll see. So anyway, here's the stats on this one, on the latest version. Tell me what you think about the editing style. I don't know. There were parts where I'm like, I know I'm going to cut this out. And I just hate it because, like, there's stuff going on with, you know, the car's not doing anything, but people are walking around and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. I don't like to cut things, but I also don't like the videos to be 20 minutes long. So I look forward to reading your comments down below. And you will see me in Full Self-Driving Beta in the next video after this interaction here. I'll let this play out. Okay, so they're parallel parking. There you go. They're still blue. We're still tracking that Tesla. This Tesla is tracking that Tesla. You got plenty of room there. There we go. Very nice. All right. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you next time.